Have a great moment, everyone. This is once again the instructor's compass. Well, this is already the second instructor's compass for technical writing, and the title of our consideration now is the importance of pre-writing. Again, that is the importance of pre-writing. Pre-writing is a word that is already accepted as a formal term that connived preparation and writing, meaning it combined preparation and writing. That's why it ended up pre-writing. That means pre-writing is a preparatory event or happening before the actual writing or the actual act or execution of writing. Just like other activities such as mountain climbing, swimming, and other things such as running and sprinting among others, writing also needs a phase that prepares one to actually do the actual writing. Well, for mountain climbers, the stairway walk or the stairway climb is a basic exercise to promote forward elevation so that there will be no muscular problem when actual mountain trekking occurs. Same is true with swimming and sprinting or running. Air manipulation and muscular coordination is very important. That is why we do walking, jogging, breathing exercises among others to eliminate difficulty of breathing as well as cramps and numbness in the actual run or swim. These are all preparations. Preparations and preparations. This comparative knowledge brings us to the idea that you will have a difficulty to write when you will not do the routines that prepare you to write. That is why the 3 steps of writing will always start with pre-writing, then writing, and the last is post-writing. Again, those are pre-writing, writing, and post-writing. Have you heard of the term writer's blackout? This is also commonly called in classrooms as mental block. Well, this is actually an occurrence that one person, able in talent, good capacity to write, but suddenly don't know what to write or has problem organizing and starting to write. Well, professional writers and novel authors came up with one common assessment to this kind of occurrence, and that is, there is poor and insufficient pre-writing routine or experience. Again, that is, there is poor or insufficient pre-writing routine or experience. So what is pre-writing in the practical setup? Or how do we commonly understand pre-writing? Well, during the pre-writing phase, the writer does not need any writing material or any printing mechanisms to register. Okay? They do not need a ball pen, a pencil, or an ink. Okay? To register what they think or to mirror down what is inside their mind. In this phase, the writer will just need to be far from the objects that can disrupt his concurrent mental conception or his thinking and organization of what to write. Meaning, stay away from disturbance, stay away from chaos, stay away from places where there are many things that can disrupt your process or your thought of idea formation. Writers have specific, different environmental pre-writing routines. As for me, before I write a poetry or a professional textbook, I usually go to a nearby beach and witness a sunset because for me, that is the greatest time wherein my mind can organize and can bring out great ideas that I need to sort in order to be able to logically present them on paper. Pre-writing routines can be an environmental change. It can be a simple slip that leads to an aesthetic clump from reality, wherein the mind conceptualizes something for you to consider, an absence from the present, and a float wherein you can just think of what you want to think. It can also be relaxation in terms of malling, going to malls, or eating outside that leads to lesser mental stress, but rather mental aggravation in terms of intellectual brainstorming. It can also be a music therapy, wherein you sit at one corner and infuse yourself with music so that you can let your thoughts flow like the tone. The common idea is pre-writing prepares the writer mentally, socially, spiritually, and physically to write, meaning it is a complete preparation. Oftentimes, many people neglect the pre-writing angle of writing because they think it is a waste of time. Okay? A consumable irresponsibility of one writer not to hold the pen right away or strike right away in front of the laptop. However, real and experienced writers will prove us wrong, especially when they can let you see evidence of good works, best-selling novels, and highly acclaimed written works. Well, in this case, we invoke the principle, experience is the best evidence. That is why, when a person has something to write, something to finish for a publication, something to submit for a school organ, something to rush for a meeting deadline, do not judge them. When they spend time meditating in whatever forms they know and whatever avenue they find it effective for them to be holistically prepared to organize their minds. Writing is not always about the power to hold the pen or maybe to type on that laptop. Often, the output of the pen and the printing from the laptop is just a result of a better organization one has ever had in terms of his pre-writing routines. Today, if you want to write, go somewhere silent and meditate. Maybe pray and ask the Holy Spirit to utter guidance that you will be able to know and to feel what are the exact words that you will physically and tangibly scribble with your pen or pound on with your laptop keypads. There is no substitution to an effective pre-writing routine and experience. Again, let me repeat this. There is no substitution to an effective pre-writing routine and experience. It's the only way that you will end up organized before formally organizing your thoughts on paper. So what are you waiting for? You want to write? Well, get rid of that pen first and find your soul's refreshment and desires somewhere and just come back when you are already enriched with the ideas that burst out of your pre-writing adventure. By then, you are already ready to hold a pen or pound the keyboard of a laptop. This is Academia Gonzaga Learning System, and this is Technical Writing Instructor's Compass number 2. See you again in the next online topic that will be tackled. This is Mentor Noy Gonzaga. Have an educational journey that is really great to all.